there. Welcome back to the Oasis Women's Functional Medicine channel. I am Dr. Odoy, and today we are kicking off our Healthy Aging series, a month-long journey into how you can age with strength, clarity, and vitality using the functional medicine approach. This week, we are diving into hormonal harmony, how your hormones change with age, why they matter more than ever, and what you can do to support them naturally. So let's get into it. Here's the truth. Hormonal shifts are part of natural aging, especially for women. But natural does not mean you have to suffer. As women approach their 40s and 50s, the body begins to transition into perimenopause and menopause, and that's when estrogen, progesterone, and even testosterone begin to fluctuate or decline. These changes can affect everything from your energy levels, mood and sleep, weight and metabolism, joint, skin, and even your memory. Have you ever walked into a room and forgot why you went into that room? But here is the empowering part. With functional medicine, we don't just look at hormone levels in isolation, we look at why they are shifting and how your entire system is responding. In functional medicine, we think of hormones as part of a complex web, not a single thread. Your adrenals, your thyroid, and sex hormones all communicate with one another. So if one area is stressed or imbalanced, it can throw off the whole system. Let me give you an example. If you've been under chronic stress, your cortisol levels might be high, or eventually they could crash. This affects your DHEA, which is a precursor hormone that supports estrogen and testosterone. Over time, this can impact your mood, your libido, and even how your body handles blood sugar. So, what do we do about it? Functional medicine always starts with the why. Then we personalize your care. Here are a few key strategies I use with my patients. We test, we don't guess. We often use advanced hormone panels, looking at the saliva, urine, or blood to assess the patterns of your hormones during the day or even during a cycle. This tells us how your body is really doing, not just a snapshot. We also balance your blood sugar first. So, blood sugar swings can throw off insulin, cortisol, and sex hormones, and so eating protein, healthy fats, and fiber at every meal makes a big difference. We also support your adrenals. Simple changes like prioritizing sleep, deep breathing, and some adaptogenic herbs and reducing caffeine can restore adrenal resilience. The fourth thing is you have to nourish your thyroid. Your thyroid often takes a hit during perimenopause. Nutrients like selenium, iodine, and zinc, plus testing for autoimmune markers are key. We also consider bioidentical hormones carefully. I know there is a lot of information out there about female hormones, and then, we had the Women Health Initiative study, which was done about 20 years ago, which put the fear of God in a lot of physicians about the use of female hormones. Now, with seeing a functional medicine practitioner or physician, we look at your particular risk for developing breast cancer or ovarian cancer, and we dose the hormones accordingly. So just because you have a history of cancer does not mean you are not able to receive female hormonal replacement if your body is needing it, and especially if it's affecting the quality of your life. Lifestyle is everything. Movement, mindset, and even community can influence your hormonal health. So, movement, nowadays we say that sitting is the new smoking. We spend so many hours just sitting and sitting throughout the day. We sit and drive to work. We sit at work. we come back home and then we sit because we are tired and scroll through Facebook. So, when we say movement, we are not just talking about going to the gym and doing exercise. That's the ideal, but movement can begin with you spending, 5 minutes out of every hour just standing, or going from a sitting to standing position at work. Walking around. Movement and exercise plays a big role when it comes to managing your hormones. One thing I want you to take away from this is that aging is not a disease, it is a transition. And like any life phase, you deserve support, you deserve understanding, and the right tools to thrive. If you are navigating perimenopause, menopause, or just feeling off, just know this, that you are not alone. Okay, let me say it again. You are not alone. This has been a problem, or this has been an issue that has existed for many years. It is not a disease. You can get all the support and education and help that you need to navigate through it. It is just a life phase. So if this resonated with you, make sure you like, share, and subscribe. Join us next week as we explore the gut aging connection and how your gut health shapes the way you age. Until then, be kind to your body. It's doing amazing things. Thank you. I always say this at the end of every video. This is for entertainment purposes. It is not to replace your medical advice from your personal physician. Thank you.